Thank you very much for the invitation to speak with you today. And I want to start by acknowledging this is actually First Nations land that the capital is built on. You probably know, but this is Ngunnawal and Ngambri land, Aboriginal land, that this country's capital is built on. And I want us to collectively pay our respects to Ngunnawal and Ngambri people and acknowledge their ongoing connection to the land. But yes, we did have a briefing just last week, a detailed briefing in my office about the ongoing crisis in Parachinar. We know about the isolation, the vicious attacks, and a community of some 7 million plus people who have literally been isolated, starved of food, essential medicine supplies, energy supplies. And as we go in and we experience this hot Australian summer, we know that the weather is extreme in Parachinar. The need for energy and food is extreme. And the deep concern we have for the welfare of not just the sick and the frail and the young and the elderly, but now the entire community. And it's a brutal attack upon the community. And we know that the reality is majority Shia community and the ongoing attacks that have happened because of that. But there are some simple things our government should be doing. Our government should be making approaches to the Pakistan government to ensure that the supply line is opened, the road is reopened, and it's safe for essential supplies and food and medicine to make its way into the region. We should also highlight the appalling humanitarian cost of the ongoing attacks on any convoys that have been happening, the attacks on food supplies, but also the attacks on families, women and children that have been repeatedly happening. And do all we can to push the government of Pakistan to make that access way safe for the community, for essential supplies. And tragically, one of the things we heard about in the briefing is how much this tragedy reaches into Australia. And I know so many of you have family and loved ones, connections. You're worried about basic supplies of food, diabetes medication, essential heart medication, and just the ongoing survival of your families. And my heart reaches out to you, and we will do what we can to raise in that place behind us the call for action. But we should also be expecting our government to be raising this, and raising it in bilateral discussions with Pakistan and raising it in multilateral discussions. The world is in a mess right now. It's in an utter bloody mess right now. But what should be uniting us is a common sense of humanity, a common sense of food for those who need it, medical supplies for those who need it. That should be what's uniting us, and that should unite the people of Australia and the people of Parachinar. But one thing you've done today is try to end the silence. Because we know part of what's happening is an internet blackout. It's hard to get communications in and out. Almost no independent journalists can make it into the region. And what you've done today is try and knock a hole in that wall of silence and raise attention to the crisis that's happening. And I want to commend you all, and you should congratulate yourselves for that action of solidarity and breaking the wall of silence today. I'm sorry I can't be with you for longer. I have to go back in to parliamentary business. I want to thank you all for coming out and commend you and say you do have friends in that place. We'll continue to raise your cause. You continue to demand more. Don't just say it of me. I'm a Green senator. I'm a member of the Greens party. But you should be demanding these same commitments from each other party as well. And where are they? Labor, the Coalition and others. Knock on their doors. Demand an answer. Demand a meeting. Demand that this place respond to common humanity. Thanks very much.
Thank you.